Hey guys, I'm Lenny and it's 5 AM again, so new update. Today I've been pretty busy. I have dug out the pop-up menu from the whole game, at least I hope so. And I have replaced all the actions from the pop-up menu with more intuitive alternatives. So with the food, let's say I want to eat it, so I'm just gonna use it from the backpack and it's gonna eat it, because the food has only one option and it's pretty much the only thing you can do with it. With water, the default option is to drink, but if I had a water skin which is empty, which I don't have right now, let me get rid of some of the water by making flour. Again, you can see that there are no pop-up menus along the way. I'm gonna make some bread dough, which is gonna eat up all my water supplies. And right now the first option is to drink until I'm full on thirst, and then it's gonna fill the water skin. So it is like a priority based system with this thing. I'm gonna eat the bread as well. Same thing goes for farming. It's pretty simple. Just using stuff will enable you to... Let's see, do I have a... Yeah, I have a hoe ready. The priorities are simple. If the tile is dry, it's gonna try to water it if you got water in your backpack. And then the next priority is to plant seeds or harvest result. Alright, that's this stuff. I have removed the spiked wall from the game and I have replaced it with stone wall. Now the spiked wall had like two alternatives depending on how rotated the thing is. The stone wall has only one like direction or rotation, so it's easier to maintain for me, and I didn't like how the spiked wall looked. This is just a placeholder. That's something I made real fast just to fit it in the game and to see if they overlap correctly. I have fixed the obstacle system so animals can no longer back into the obstacle. But I didn't fix the obstacle system for the character, and I intentionally left this feature in it, so you can like walk in between walls. And the reason is that right now it's easier to debug stuff like that, and also right now you don't have any gates, so you cannot open the gate and walk through. So if you box yourself in, you're pretty much gonna be screwed. Well, you can always remove the building. Also, you can remove signs now. If I were to build a sign, I can remove it the same way I'm removing buildings. Another thing you might have noticed is that buildings now snap to grid, so you can actually see exactly where it's gonna be built. And I have spread the system to the whole building system. I might be removing the snap to grid function for certain stuff like anything other than walls. Walls need to be aligned, or at least you want them to be aligned in order to create impenetrable gap or impenetrable wall. And yeah, I know the sign isn't updated, just I was trying to get it done, get the wall done, so I went ahead and ignored some stuff. With the pop-up menu, the reason for removing it was that whenever you opened the pop-up menu, your FPS will drop to 1 or 0 and the whole screen will freeze, and in the same time your character might have been moving on the background and it was causing pretty nasty bugs. So that's one of the reasons. Also, I didn't like that you get text in the game directly. I'm trying to remove most of the text, and I'm trying to come up with solutions that are more intuitive and easier to figure out. Like, let's say I wanted to get some branches from a tree, so I no longer get the chop tree or whatever pop-up menu. Rather, it's gonna check my equipped items, and if I don't have an axe, it's gonna allow me to grab the branch. If I were to have an axe, its default action is gonna be chopping the tree down, and when the tree is chopped down, the default option on the stump is gonna be removing it. I'm not gonna wait for it. I've added another function or action. If you have an axe equipped and you try to use the log, it's gonna create branches for you from the log. If I were to have a bone saw, I'm gonna cheat it in and I'm gonna speed it up a little bit. If I were to have the bonsai equipped, the default action is making boards. And same goes for a bunch of other stuff, like getting clay from the water. Because right now you don't have any option to get the clay, but if you were to make a shovel, which totally looks like metal shovel, you can dig clay. I'm not sure if I mentioned this before, but you can use your mouse wheel to scroll between recipes. Also, the whole recipe system, I'm still thinking about how to sort all the recipes, how to make it easier for you to find the recipe you're looking for, and I'm probably gonna be adding like a list of all the crafting recipes where you can click on the recipe and build it. So like this page is gonna be like the second page. You're gonna first choose shelter from a list, and then this page is gonna be displayed to make it faster for you to find the recipe you're looking for. There's also another thing. If I were to kill a boar, oops, wow. Oh yeah, this is a save game. Huh. Saved game actually remembers the state of the game that was back before I updated it. There's a new image for a dead boar. I'm gonna reload the game real quick and show you the updated version. Alright, I'm gonna kill the boar, and here it is. It's still not the best, it's still being worked on, but it at least looks like the boar is dead and not just flipped. I've improved the trajectory calculation system. Animals still get stuck on obstacles, that's intentional right now, but they no longer just try to, well, they no longer get stuck, and their animation is no longer gonna be played when they are not actually moving. So I fixed that, because they looked kinda crazy when they were not moving and just, yeah, jumping around on the spot. Alright, I'm super tired now, so this is the end of the update, and what's next? I want to add housing. At least one house is in the making, and I wanna figure out a system for instances. So when you're entering the house, you're gonna enter like its own instance, and you're gonna be able to do stuff there. Now, I was thinking the choice was between instancing and creating like big ass house that you can just walk into and do stuff in there while you're still in the overworld map, I guess. I've chosen the instancing because I intend to build on that system later on with caves and dungeons. Well, caves will be like simple dungeons early on where you can find wolves, bears, or whatever I come up with, like skeletons or zombies. And you're gonna find some rewards depending on how difficult the cave system is. Rewards like leather armor, which you can collect from dead adventurers, or even NPCs, maybe. I'd really like to see NPCs in the game, and I have pretty big ideas for them. I want them to be like your servants, which you can use to do some stuff like blacksmithing, forestry, other things like that. So instancing, housing, yeah, that's enough. I should talk much less about future. I should focus on what's right now. Alright, that's it. See you guys next time.